Hello everyone and welcome to World War Z Aftermath. In today's video I'm going to share with you the guide for this week's challenge, which is the first level in Jerusalem Brain Surgery. We have interesting mutators. Treason and Shaky hands are quite easy to deal with. Treason, you only have to watch for the bots if you go for solo. Shaky hands, you just have to stop for a brief moment to avoid aiming like a stormtrooper. And Instadeath is very interesting. Now, it's actually pretty good because if the bots die, they will respawn eventually. But if you die, that's game over. So that's why we have to never die when we are in solo, otherwise it's a mission failed. There are a couple of classes you can run with. Dronemaster I ran with my personal challenge, is quite decent with this spec. You have two drones, you have the payload rifle. Hellraiser is also very decent. We have the here Ziki directed blast. I'll take that. And we can use the thumper here. I do love it. Job satisfaction will be useful during the last parts, otherwise it's very hard to trigger during the random attacks unless you gather a lot of Zik with the here Ziki. And Gunslinger can be decent as long as you can deal with the specials using heavy weapons or the shotguns. However, my top choice I do recommend is the Fixer and not the Medic. The reason is that the Medic can be very good for your own survivability, but here you have to kill the horde, you have to protect Greenlol, and things can get very hectic unless you're very experienced with the game. And Fixer can remedy the situation because the masking effect can be applied to the whole team and green gold, so you take a lot of advantage of this. Now we have a couple of dead, let's say, perks. Stand by me, Cloakroom. I don't want to start with the breach in charge because sometimes you may use this on green gold during a small part and you have very good chances to find the one breach in charge you're going to need for the last part. Because I'm not using the breach in charge any earlier, I don't want to attract any advantage situation, and it's very hard with the bots that will not cover you. Night Owl to get the temporary health boost, Wheatgrass, one for the road because we run solo, and Power Shot because we need to deal with a horde by ourselves. Shadow Walker, I usually prefer Darkness Falls, however, Shadow Walker because although I do prefer Darkness Falls sometimes, this is better because we're going to run and reposition ourselves more frequently and I do like it more. And of course the big 5-0 to kill the bulls. And make sure you have customized your weapons to be semi-automatic, especially the tier 3 weapons. The battle rifle, we want it to be definitely semi-automatic to get this extra penetration, battle rifle, and to have some extra options. And in case you have unlocked the classic battle rifle, the semi-automatic version, it's also pretty good in the hands of the Fixer. So without any further delay, let's just jump right into it. The major thing I want to avoid, and I do recommend to do, is we need to save the payload rifle for the last part. We definitely need it to be able to kill the bulls. Otherwise, things can get very bad during the last part. So, that being said, I want to try here and preserve it. May use it for the second part, although sometimes, because if we do the, oh no, hello lurk. If we do it correctly, we can preserve it. So let's search for breaching charges. Here you can find the pile of corpses one, but we didn't. I'm actually going to save defenses, yeah, and I'm going to save this masking grenade. For the reason I can carry two, I'm going to use the one I'm carrying and save the one for later. I don't like the double barrel shotgun. I have better chances to find another thing now. Two auto turrets. Because we have double auto turret, we can use one and keep the other for the house. This is my favorite auto turret. It covers our rear. I hear the lurker, but I don't see him. So we're going to start. We found the medkit. Oh yes. Because the bots here have pistols for some reason, you have to wake them up. Use the stationary machine gun here is actually pretty good. You can stay here. Relatively safe until the Z come from behind when you definitely need to reposition yourself upstairs. We need to light up the barrels in the least The last time possible. The last minute possible, sorry. I think I've killed enough here. Just repositioning myself upstairs here. Thankfully we have a good weapon with long range. With the fixer. Sometimes you see that the Shaky hands may apply. Oh, now we're going to spam the bull with normal weapon shots in the hopes to save. So we're going to masking. Thankfully we can mask 3 bots here and relatively just cover, shoot. Oh, thankfully the infector dropped there. If it dropped there, one of the bots will charge. Here's a very good position to defend. Just be careful if the Z come from here. Sometimes they will come. But even the bots, even if they die, we can kill them and reset their health. Because we're going to kill them before the house in order to position them where we want. So we need to restock, get the masking grenades, don't forget them, because we may need them. Here is sometimes a virus sample near the soldier, but I'm not going to take it, it's very early. Before you cross this threshold, you can kill the bots, reset their health, before you cross here. But because we did a pretty good job, we had the masking grenade, we didn't do such a great job. Yeah, I hear you. All your horses. So now we may need to use the masking grenades. Don't be afraid to use them. Especially if things go well in the house, we may not need... Oh, I hear rats. We may not need to use masking grenades. So, ooh, classic battery refill. So, masking grenade. Ooh, we found more masking grenades and more masking grenades. So now the bad thing is we found rats, I think. More masking grenades. Now we're going to be easy mode. Come on, guys. Oh, I hear the bomba. More masking. Use them as frequent as you can. It makes things easier. The Zik will not aggro you. Here's another location for a bursting charge. Oh, you have to be very careful. It's better to use one payload rifle, honestly. We're going to use masking grenade to save the bot and also apply outs. We're going to use the screamer. Thanks to one masking grenade, you see we took minimum damage even when we did the mistake from the bombers and everything, because of the temporary health boost and everything. It's very forgiving even for the bots. That's why I like it. Here we found the breach in charge. Now, we're not going to breach the door because we need to do something very peculiar. We need to kill the bots. And enter the house from the right. Why we do this? In case we go here, the bots will automatically spawn and everyone will come here. So defending will be very easy if everyone is in the same position. If you don't do that, the bots will go into random positioning and they have very high chance to die. Now for the last part, we need to save one specific defense. That defense is either... Sorry, I'm just thinking what's the defense we need. Yes, and
something you should see here.
I will find, yes, voltage grid. Voltage grid or
That's right, bitches.
how to call it? I'm stuck. Either a voltage grid or yeah, barbed wire. I found it. Yay! We're not going to defend here, but the... Oh my god. I got speed. How? So I'm going to jump down, so the bots will cover me. If a screamer spawns before you start the level, don't worry about it. It will despawn. Now, restock. And we're going to defend here. Here's the best position to defend. Because we have very good positioning, very good eye of sight. Don't go near here because for some reason, some passing Zeke can hit you if you're near this window. So we're going to go here, close this door. Most of the Zeke will come either from here, so the bots will handle them, or they jump from the window. Be careful a little bit. Don't kill them on the window, because it will bug them out. So let's see. Ooh, 13 power. If they go to the green goal, just defend him. Oh. Yeah, I killed. Oh, more bulls. For some reason, why? How did the bulls come here? So, going masking gas, close this door. You don't have to do it, but it's easier if you save the bots, honestly. Activate this. Don't worry, we have plenty of time. We have the double penetration, and we're going to buy. Go here. You can basically solo this level if you stand here, but some people may be a little reluctant. That's why I'm trying to show you how you can save the bots. It won't always work. As you can see, the bot just got attacked from the bulls for some reason. I think the bulls try to get to me, because if the bulls try to attack, they will just jump down. They cannot remain up here. You have to be careful for the lurkers. They can, as you can see, come. Screamer. Thankfully, Screamer spawned very good. Now, if the Screamer spawns anywhere else, you can use the payload drive to kill him. If he spawns on the other side there, good luck. It's the worst possible scenario. And you can either try to kill him or restart. Because with the gunslinger, we may throw the grenade in a way to kill him. But with the fixer, we can't. No, actually with the fixer, we have the masking grenades. What am I saying? Just use a masking grenade and go and kill him. Usually there will be masking grenades, I will show you. So before, when they say defenses are done, you can kill the bots as well. I'm just saying correctly because I want to hear, yeah. And yay. Now, all the bots will spawn with full hit points. Full. Better than what they have now. Good. So that they respawned. There, sometimes you can find their masking grenades, yes. And sometimes you can find masking grenades here or inside. Now, because we need them, we're going to get these masking grenades. Because actually, this is one of the hardest part on the mission. As you can see, we're going to get constantly attacked. And things can be a little hectic if we spawn special. Sometimes you can find here resources and here good. Okay, here we're going to go up here because we're going to get attacked. And probably a screamer will spawn. It's a bull. Okay, come guys. Oh, now we're going to seek the bulls. Kill this thing. As you can see, I prefer to use my masking grenades instead of payload rifle. If we don't find the payload rifle in the last part, we are a little screwed, let's say. I don't know if it's worth it to heal Jude. We're going to definitely grab here. Be careful for the lurkers. So, we're going to heal Jude. Yeah, what are we going, Jude? But don't get distracted, although you restock ammo and everything. I don't want to breach this door. And since we found a very good tier 2 weapon, we have very good chances to find a good tier 3 weapon. Now, I'm starting to search the cases from downstairs. What do I have? I have a massive pistol. You can find sometimes here briefcase. And you can find briefcases here on the chairs. Die. On the desk. Ooh, advanced combat weapon. I do like advanced combat weapon. But because it does a lot of friendly fire, I'm not going to use it. Who am I getting? Is the best weapon, the advanced combat weapon. Very conflicted. And we found the briefcase. If it's not here, it may be here or on these desks. Sometimes here you can find a document. I wasn't lucky. Yeah. I do like the advanced combat weapon, yeah. I don't know if it takes advantage of that extra penetration. But not that you need it. It's ridiculously powerful. Probably, if not the best tier 3 weapon, one of the best. Oh, So we're going to gather all the bots. So we hit the masking and bail. This way we're going to reposition ourselves there. It's easier to defend. And we have the second masking grenade in case we need to use it. Sometimes Shaky hands will be definitely reapplied, okay? We just stopped the bull rush with the masking grenade. Because yeah, you see, at the moment we haven't found another payload rifle. If you don't find it, it will make things much harder for the last part. But we find so many masking grenades, which can make things, like here, much easier. Just make sure you apply it to all the bots. Sometimes you can find the briefcase here, here. Be careful. Here we can find another breach in charge. I hear a lurker. Yeah, I was very slow on my shots because I was afraid to do friendly fire to me. And you can die easily. It's better to not do friendly fire to yourself. We deal triple friendly fire, that includes ourselves. So be very... Oh, found it. Oh, bull rush. So we can heal. We found the medkit. Pick everything up. That was lucky. Kill it with the daggers because the third attack from the daggers actually deals double damage and can kill the bull very, very fast. So we're going to search for the virus sample. I like this virus sample. I take it because extra points. You don't have to do it, although it's a win. No, it's not. You can heal. It's not like you can do. Now we can rush. Stock. If you rush, get inside. Once you go in, all the bots will teleport near you, and you're safe. You can also wait here for the bots to respawn, because you definitely need all the bots for this part, and that's why we saved also the payload rifle. This is actually starting to become one of the hardest parts in the game. We need a payload rifle for the ghouls, and the tier 3 or tier 2 weapon for the swarm. Be careful for lurkers. Okay, stationary machine gun is good. I'm going to use MGL for the swarm. Okay, I don't know what the screamer is doing. Now, you can use either the heavy weapon or the tier 3 weapon we have. Going to pick this. We don't have to use this actually. Yeah, only the advanced combat weapon is more than enough. I just want to see how many it can kill. Yeah, I don't think we take advantage of the double penetration. So, more. We're going to retake all our resources. Don't run without your resources. So, more. Now we can probably spawn more passing grenades. Yes, that's what we wanted. If you have a medkit, tier 3 weapon, tier 2 weapon, heavy weapon, and one resource instead of two, you can spawn masking grenades. So here we have to rush, pick them up, run here. What are you doing, guy? Wait for everyone to come in. Oh, 2, 3. Oh, nice. We can just close the door to the bull. Run in here. Jude, what are you doing? Jude died. We don't care. Because he broke the barricade. Thanks for burying the barricade, guy. Yeah. Because all the bots should rush here and close the barricade, kill everything. Be a breeze, but yeah, you know the bots are bots. So now, before we go, masking, breach this door. That's why we've saved the breach charge. There is no other breach doors. We can restock. Oh no, I hear the Reeker, so I don't open the barricade. Be very careful here. It's a very good trap to kill yourself. And as you can see, you're getting attacked from both sides. But we need masking grenades probably. No masking grenades. But there are masking grenades inside here. Bull. But now that's why we save the payload rifle. For that bull. Kill everything. Because we need to pick up the masking grenades. Yeah, things are very bad. But thankfully green gold will act as a human bait. Oh. That's why I don't like that advanced combat weapon. Now I cannot shoot. If I shoot, I do a lot of damage to myself. I have to use the tier 2 secondary weapon. And I'm just struggling to hit this and maximum the end. And refill. And heal. And take the medkit. I'm going to actually kill the bots. I think they respawn. I'm not sure if they respawn or not. I'm not going to kill them because I'm not sure if they respawn or not. I think sometimes I tried to respawn them and they didn't. So they're pretty good position. We're going to find out together now. Where is the screamer? Be careful. The green gold. Good. Oh yeah, they respawn. Kill this. Station machine gun is pretty bad. We need to search for the auto turrets. It's good. I'm going to take the bulb rifle for this reason because they're coming in nearby. Deploy here, auto turret. Now you have to be a little fast. Drop the pyramids. The first pyramids come from here. Sometimes they come from here and there. Be extra careful for the bulls. That's why we save the payload rifle. And we also have the 2 masking grenades, just in case we get overwhelmed. You can easily drop the pyramids with a tier 3 weapon. And be careful for this pyramid. You see we have 2 more masking grenades. You see they're coming from there. Now, let's drop the pyramids. I will try to apply to both. No, I cannot. Don't worry. Only one is enough. And ourselves. Yeah, you see what Daniel did. Guess why I did that? To go for the infector. Masking grenade because we need you alive. We're going to pick up the 2 masking grenades. Here you have the 2 options. Drop the pyramid or let them come one by one and focus on the other pyramids. Take down the bull. Where is the bull? There's the bull. Finding the bull is a little crucial. What are you doing? Misclicked. Finding the bull early is very crucial to kill them before they charge. As I was saying. And because we're stuck, you see, we're not in the best position. We should have killed the bots to be in full health. Because now we have only Daniel alive. And we cut it a little close. Otherwise, things would be much easier if all the bots were alive. And we focused on the pyramids a little faster. So the only thing you need to be careful is the last part, especially here, it's very tricky. That's why you don't carry the virus sample. You can heal yourself and get infected for nothing. That's why we save the payload rifle to kill the bulls. We get attacked from 3 to 4 bulls. And I do prefer to have some extra ammo. Because thanks to Shaky hands, we can miss. And you want approximately 2 rounds per bull. That's why I want 6 to 8 rounds for the last part with a payload rifle. And I want to save it. That's why we have the double penetration to drop the pyramid. That's why we arrive here with 2 masking grenades and we find 2 more masking grenades to make things a little easier. If all the bots are alive and you find 1 auto turret and the voltage grid that we found, things are very decent. Once again with this spec, with the fixer, because we have the double penetration. We found you see so many options for weapons. Lastly, you find at least 2 to 3 easy tier 3 weapons. You find a lot of supply crates, so you have a very high chance. Basically, we will find what we want. For the last part, in case you don't care about Shadow Walker, Darkness Falls will be much better. It will give you much longer masking effects. See my video if you want details. That is in the description about the fixer class, because the masking cloud will remain there. You will get double masking effect and you can basically just survive it, and that's why it's my top choice. Second choice Hellraiser, with Drone Master, they're approximately the same. Third choice is the Gunslinger. So that was it for today's video. I really hope this will help you to solo this week's challenge mode solo in hard. Feel free to like if you liked, and you can subscribe to stay tuned for more upcoming videos for World War Z Aftermath and other video games. And as always, I wish you all a wonderful day.